Whether you're working on lowering your handicap or just trying to keep the ball on the fairway, one thing is for sure. The 19th hole is always worth showing up for, and that's where Dan Murphy's steps in. Proud sponsors of Make Me Good at Golf, Dan's has the perfect post-round drinks thanks to their lowest liquor price guarantee. You know you're getting unbeatable value every time. Just like your golf game, they're all about bringing those numbers down in the best way. So swing by your local store or shop online. Dan Murphy's, where low scores and low prices go hand in hand. T's and C's apply. Remember to choose Drink Wise, even if your handicap is a work in progress.
Welcome to another episode of Make Me Good at Golf, a golfing podcast where three mates are trying to get better at golf, and we're inviting you along for the journey. Joining me today, Mr. 71,
Lehmo.
Damien Fleming.
Listeners,
right there.
viewers.
I think that's him. Is that you holding a bat in the air or perhaps an Olympic torch?
Commonwealth Games are on this year. I did win a silver medal.
Did you for cricket?
Cricket, 1998 in Malaysia. The Prince, big cricket fan, got it in. And we unfortunately got the silver medal. But
Yeah.
I took the most wickets in the tournament.
Right.
Where's my friggin' gold medal?
Okay.
Does a silver medal sit next to your Oscar in the trophy cabinet?
Yes.
It does. Good to know.
It actually dangles on the Aussie's neck.
And that other voice.
No, but seriously, where's my gold medal?
that other voice you hear.
Oh, sorry.
I'm ignoring it. That other voice you hear is Mr. 48, Peter Hellier.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. 48. Happy to be here and good to be hanging out with you guys again. I missed you a bit over the summer. I know.
It seems like it's been months.
I know. It's been a while, but it's been good to catch up this week.
Do you reckon we'll play a bit of golf this year?
We're going to play a lot of golf.
We're going to play a lot of golf.
A lot of golf.
I am pumped.
And who are you again?
I am Mr. 300.
Long ball
Lehmo. Now, this is our second episode back, of course. I'm very excited about today's episode because we've got more Drummond golf entries.
Yes.
We love the Drummond golf entries. You can, of course, win yourself a $1,000 voucher at Drummond Golf by sending through your videos to the Instagram page. Just DM us there with your videos. And also, I've got another top 5 list. The last top
one
5
went
list,
bang.
safe to say, went viral.
Yeah, well
And
done.
what does that mean for people who don't know what viral is?
It was quite popular.
Like how many numbers? Oh, God. Talking about viral.
I
Jesus.
mentioned viral and I'm sneezing. It went
A million views.
Yeah, let's go with that. Sure.
It's old middle-aged white man viral.
2 million views.
Okay, it's had 100,000 views. but it went well. So we've got another top 5 list
Come on,
coming
top
up.
5.
But first, a man who I met over the weekend, and I thought, I need to get you on the podcast. So I'm very, very excited to introduce our first guest of 2026. It is our first guest for the year, gentlemen, and is going to be a massive 2026. So we are going to burst out of the blocks with the managing editor of Australian Golf Digest.
Oh, here we go.
And I know, Flem,
Is that right?
you're looking at me saying,
Yeah.
isn't it Golf Digest Australia?
Yes.
No, Flem, it's not. It's Australian Golf Digest. Steve Keipert, welcome to Make Me Good at Golf.
Thanks, guys. Great to be with you.
Steve, now we've just started this podcast, by the way, but we feel like we've dived into the middle of the golfing zeitgeist. Is golf experiencing a renaissance at the moment?
Oh, definitely. I was only saying to somebody last week, halfway through January, and it feels like we've had, 6 months worth of news in golf already. It's the sport that never rests. The professional circuits seem to go for all 52 weeks per year. And yeah, club golf is booming. There's more people playing golf in Australia than ever before. Participation is up across the board. Women, juniors, clubs are full when it comes to members. It's been a great period for the game really since COVID.
And what is it, Steve? You mentioned this COVID at the end there because people are maybe contributing it to COVID. People wanting connection, people wanting to get outdoors again. But people have contributed some of it to Netflix's Full Swing. You know, what is it about golf? And all those things are true. Women are taking up in record numbers. Kids are playing it. What is it? Can you put it down to one thing?
Yeah, it sucks you in. It's addictive. COVID really, it was the perfect COVID sport because it was played in a big open area. You could play alongside somebody else, but not be within 5 or 10 meters of them. So the whole social distancing thing was really easy to do.
Steve, it's a natural social distancing sport.
Oh, it is. Yeah. You know, how often do you play in a pair and one guy hits it left and one guy hits it right and you don't see each other for 10 minutes until you get to the green?
It's perfect.
Yep.
So, yeah, it was the perfect sport for COVID. We had a lot of lapsed golfers come back to the game at that time. We also had a lot of people taking it up for the first time and sticking with it. And so, then you add in things like the rise in simulator golf, which has really been only in the last few years as well. And so you'll get people who may never set foot on a golf course, but they'll hit balls in their mate's garage because he's got a simulator set up, or they'll go to mini golf. So there's so many different ways to participate in the game without actually setting foot on a golf course. And so that's really been a big jump as well.
Even with mini golf, the courses are so much better. There's less concrete courses, mini golf courses, than there used to be growing up in the 80s. The one at Torquay used to be this concrete. The ball would never stop rolling. You had to chase the ball around and of course.
And Pete, you said you're interested in mini golf architecture. You may start building some courses.
I may start.
What's the 3 keys to that?
Well, you need to make it challenging. Obviously, I think we're done with windmills now. I think my course, you have to putt through the legs of a Damien Fleming, a big Flem.
I feel like you're disrespecting the history of the sport by eliminating the windmill.
I'll put you on the 8, Steve. Now, how's your golf? And is there a minimum handicap you need to have to edit a golf magazine?
It's a really good question. I would like to think no, because otherwise I could be in trouble. There are guys in the golf media who aren't particularly good golfers. We have this saying that if you can't play the game, you teach it, and if you can't play or teach the game, you write about it. And so I spent a long time as a sort of high single-figure handicapper, sort of in that 6 to 9 bracket. I did get to 2. 2 was my low mark about 10 years ago. But I don't play as much now, and there's a lot of neglect creeping in, and I've actually just recently snuck out to 12, which is as high as I've ever been since I was a kid. So, I need to put some time in on the range.
Surely, Steve, though, it's incumbent upon you as the editor of Australian Golf Digest to be regularly playing. I mean, to me, this is the perfect excuse to tell your partner why you have to play golf.
Partner's not a problem. It's probably more the boss.
But surely the boss, you've got to be saying, mate, I've got to be in touch with what's going on.
No, it's exactly right. And look, there's probably a bit more scope in the coming years. We certainly, during COVID, like everybody else, we were a bit kind of locked up. We didn't even travel as much as we used to. Now I do tend to actually get across the country a bit more than I was then. But often I go and see a golf course rather than play it. Often, you're catching up with the course superintendent or the general manager or the head pro. And it just for time purposes, it's often easier just to take a lap of a golf course in a cart rather than playing it. And so a lot of the travel I do, I might see a lot of golf courses, but I'm not necessarily playing it, which is a bit unfortunate.
That's a shame.
Steve, you're obviously entrenched in golf because you pulled off a classic golf move. Then you lowballed yourself before the first tee. We said, you got a golf? He goes, oh, no. If you can't play, you teach it. If you can't teach, you write about it. And then you were off 2 at one point. That is a classic golf move.
What did you think, Pete? I was thinking like 18.
Yeah, exactly. That was like unbelievable, Steve.
Hey, what about the great interviews that you've had the privilege to do? Who are the golfers you enjoyed chatting to?
Jeff Ogilvy's long been a favourite, and I'm not alone in that department. He's a great thinker, a great speaker. And also Peter Thompson, who's sadly passed away. That was about 7 years or so ago now, but he was always fantastic to talk to. You just shut up and listen when you're talking to Tomo. You certainly don't waste your own voice. You just close your mouth, open your ears, and let him go.
Jeff Ogilvy gave us great advice before the Australian Open Pro-Am, because I remember being nervous about embarrassing myself, and he said the pro could not care less. He's seen worse and he's seen better. Just don't slow him. Just don't slow him down. And I thought, and it made me feel really good. It's like, oh, good, okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. Pro-Ams are funny. Like, it's so unique to golf. I mean, you're not seeing anybody at the Australian Open tennis having a hit with your average park player in the day before a tournament. Yet that's what happens with Pro-Ams.
Yeah.
It's one of golf's great sort of assets that it has that other sports don't, that you can put an expert next to a novice and actually make it work because of the handicap system. And it's such a unique aspect of tournament golf, the Pro-Am. So and Jeff's spot on. They don't care. And you know what? You could have a day out and shoot the lights out. They wouldn't care about that either.
Totally.
I tell you what, Mr. David Micheluzzi cared when I sunk an 80-foot putt.
Oh, God.
Melbourne. Ooh. Mr. 80-footer, they're calling me now.
Did he high five you?
I got the jump in the air chest bump. Yeah, a Micheluzzi chest bump. He cared. Oh, he cared a lot. I mean, going back to this.
Adam Scott has spoken less about his Masters win than Pete has about that 80-foot putt. Seriously.
They are calling me Mr. 80-footer. In fact, Mitch Lewis, who saw it, he's giving me a new nickname.
What's it called, you?
The Magician.
Oh, God.
The Magician. Yes, he's a magician with the putter.
Okay, let us ask.
Steve, put that in your magazine.
Hang on.
Magician.
I think we need to ask Steve a very important question here. Steve knows a lot more about golf than us three.
He does.
Combined.
Has he shot an 80-footer?
Steve Keipert, can you give yourself a nickname in the world of golf, or is that not acceptable?
No, it's like your mates down at the pub. You do not assign yourself a nickname,
No.
and nor can you shed one either once you've been given one. Given it. It's like a tattoo, isn't it?
I'll stay with Mr. 48.
As the bowlologist, I disagree with that. And Steve, you're Mr. Ed. You're an editor. You're Mr. Ed to us.
I will say the Australian Open Pro-Am we've all spoken about was one of the great days of our lives. It was so great. I keep thinking about it.
And we played the Vic PGA as well.
The Vic PGA was absolutely astonishing.
Awesome.
But I played the composite course at Royal Melbourne. I think they just released the top 100 courses in Australia, and I think Royal Melbourne is at one. But that's
Golf Digest.
Golf Digest. You guys have done it, Steve.
Yeah, well, actually, no, that's the opposition. Golf Australia's rankings have just come out. Ours come out in May this year, so we're not far away.
No, and Steve, was it last year? Did you have Cape Wickham at number one?
We did, in 24, because we do the rankings every 2 years, and we were the ones that had Cape Wickham at number one for the first time ever.
I still haven't
which
played
caused
that.
a bit of a stir.
I can't wait to get down there.
I haven't played that one either. So, Steve, you were at 13th Beach last weekend for the Vic PGA. How was that?
Vic Open.
Yeah, Vic Open. Yeah,
Vic Open.
It's one of the great tournaments because it was the first to put men and women together side by side. We obviously now have the WebEx Players Series where men and women are competing, but that's one title. The Vic Open obviously has concurrent men's and women's titles, and it's been like that for a dozen years or more. And it was really the first tournament in the world to actually do that. And so I think the Vic Open deserves a lot of credit. It's played in a great area, great golf course. It's a terrific tournament.
It's almost been the perfect summer of golf, to capitalise on what golf has experienced. Like we've spoken about, Rory McIlroy coming down. He's back next year to play his preferred course, Kingston Heath.
Our podcast.
Our podcast, of course,
Good at golf.
right up there. Steve, what do you think golf has to do going forward in 2026 to keep this momentum going?
Yeah, that is a really good question because, it's like every opportunity also creates a problem, doesn't it? Suddenly we've got this influx of players and timesheets are full and member waiting lists are getting longer. And so now you start to think, okay, do we need more golf courses? And the short answer is, yeah, we do, but where do we put them? You know, particularly in metro areas where basically the suburbs are already full. How do you suddenly put more golf courses in? And they're expensive and they're, take time. So I think it's really important golf preserves what it has. And we look at the situation like Moore Park Golf Course in Sydney, where the New South Wales government's trying to cut it in half, which is just absurd when you take into account the amount of golfer traffic that sees. Victoria Park in Brisbane, it's just been revealed is going to close down its driving range to make way for some of the Olympic infrastructure. And you go, we can't be losing these golf facilities at a time when the game is booming. So it's really important that the administrators and governing bodies are all over situations like this and actually maintaining and helping preserve the golf facilities we already have.
Yeah, it's a good answer that, because if Moore Park went to 9 holes, Lehmo, you would have scored 3 points.
Yeah, okay, all right.
You would have scored 3 points there, buddy.
Mate, at least I would have been able to leave after 9 holes instead of playing the other 9. You mentioned, just on Moore Park quickly, 96,000 rounds a year get played on that course. It's extraordinary.
It is, and anybody who's been there, particularly the driving range next door, you can go at random times like 9:30 on a Monday night and it is full. And it's one of those places that is always buzzing with golfers, and it's fantastic to see, because it just goes to show the popularity of the sport at any time, and people will take the opportunity to just go and hit a bucket of balls after work and maybe play 9 holes in daylight savings. And it's just a place that really is a great indicator of exactly how big the game is, which is why it's absurd that they're trying to cut it in half.
Well, I'm sure Clover Moore listens to the podcast. So, Clover, if you're listening, a change of mind, change of heart, let's keep Moore Park alive.
Why can't we do that? Why can't we? And out at Moorac, I tell you what, that driving range is full all the time. Hey, Steve, what about, do you have a favourite golf course that isn't one of the big names? What's an underrated golf course, do you think?
Yeah, another good question. I've always had a soft spot for New South Wales Golf Club. Being a Sydney sider for most of my life, there's just nothing quite like the setting there, and it's a great golf course that's gotten better because it reopened last year after a redesign, and it was another course. I've driven around it in a cart since the redo, but without playing it. But look, there are a few really underrated tracks. I think of somewhere like Spring Valley in Melbourne, which is kind of part of the Sandbelt, but kind of not. People don't talk about it, but it's basically a top 50 or near enough golf course in the country, but nobody talks about it. And you've got a few like that scattered around the place. And, I think of our top 100 courses rankings and the courses that just miss out. They're really, really good. To pick out a couple just off the top of my head, Belmont near Newcastle, amazing seaside golf course that is on an amazing bit of land and is a terrific design, great fun to play, especially if you don't mind playing in a bit of wind. And it's not even good enough to crack our top 100. And so, there are plenty out there. As I say to people, we've got something like 1,600 golf courses in the country. So the top 100 is only, the very pointy part of the pyramid. There's a lot of seriously good golf courses to be found out there if you've kind of got the will and a bit of a GPS and an inclination to hit the road.
We are certainly keen to play as many new golf courses as we can this year. And finally, Steve, one final question for you. What is your favourite golf podcast? There's a lot out there these days.
There are a lot, and I think I might have a new favourite. Let's just say watch this space. But I might have a new favourite. Yeah.
All right, we look forward to the rankings coming out in the next edition.
Are they doing the ratings of the top golf podcasts? I like this concept. It's just innovative.
It's an editorial suggestion. The Australian Golf Digest top golf podcast. I'd love to see that article.
We're happy to contribute our opinions.
I'm no doubt you are.
We'll author the piece for you. Hey, Steve Keipert, managing editor of Australian Golf Digest. It's been a pleasure having you on. Make me good at golf. And we wish you all the very best for the rest of 2026.
Thanks, Steve.
Terrific. Thanks, guys. Great to talk to you.
Go on you, Steve. Make Me Good at Golf is all about lowering your handicap, and with Dan Murphy's on board, we're lowering more than just your scores. With their lowest liquor price guarantee, Dan's makes sure you're never overpaying for that well-earned drink after you're hit with mates. Whether it's a post-round beer or a celebratory bubbly for that unexpected birdie on the 12th, how good was that? Dan Murphy's has your back. Great drinks, lowest prices, and always within reach, online or in store. Dan Murphy's, proud sponsors of Make Me Good at Golf, and even prouder price cutters. T's and C's apply. Remember to choose Drink Wise.
Great to have Steve on. Good to get a perspective of someone who's a professional in the golf business, so to speak.
I like his job. But the one thing I don't like about it is he goes to all these great courses, not playing them. So if I had that job, I'd put a little stipulation that I must play those golf courses.
You think of his end of the year interview, he would have said to his boss, listen, I think I need to play more.
Do you want to raise or play more golf? Play more golf.
Play more golf.
Because when you see a review of a course in a golf magazine, I'm just assuming that they're playing the course.
Yeah.
But of course, you just don't have time to do that. No. So you get in the cart around and you're interviewing, as he said, the golf manager or the course manager.
Should we lease ourselves out to magazines to play the course on their behalf?
And make me
Peter, what do you think?
I like it. I like it. Steve can just come. Steve can drop us off. He can be the designated driver.
We'd be in the back seat. Go on, Steve. Hurry up, Steve.
You have a browse, and we'll go play 13th Beach.
Come on, kids. We're going to go. No. We're just having a little chipping contest. Imagine looking after us three.
I love the idea of Uber golf carts where you're sick of carrying your bag, so you can just ring someone and they turn up.
Bad idea.
Halfway down the fairway of the 13th, and they pick you up and caddy you in the buggy for the rest of the trip.
Uber caddies.
Yeah. And do they do food as well?
Of course.
Yes. Yeah. This is the Ideas podcast.
All right, good brainstorm, guys. Yeah. Hey, I've got another top 5 list.
The last one went viral, didn't it?
It did indeed. Okay. So here we go. These are the...
I must say I did because I wasn't on that last episode and I was listening. I thought, okay, they're doing a top 5. This would be interesting, and very funny. I really had a bit of a chuckle to myself out loud. I don't always chuckle with you guys. I don't. I'm like, these guys, their mic technique could be better. You know.
Yeah, but that's why we love you.
Repetition. Lehmo still doesn't know what the intro is for the podcast.
What about social golf?
Does it make me good at golf or make me better at golf? I don't know. You know, I think it's make me good at golf. But anyway, I had a chuckle. I was walking by myself. I was laughing out loud. So I'm looking for
top 5 excuses, wasn't it?
Excuses
for
top
5 excuses for a shit round.
Yeah, for a shit round.
It was.
So no pressure, Liam.
So here we go on the Make Me Improve at Golf podcast, okay? The top 5, and I'm going with excuses again. These are the top 5 excuses that you give your partner when you arrive home late from golf.
This could be very handy or very dangerous. Depends who's listening.
All right, coming in at number 5. Babe, you should have seen the group in front of us. They were so slow. Honestly, they held us up all day.
Yeah.
It was honestly, it was embarrassing. I think it was the first time a couple of them had ever played. It wouldn't call us through.
Yeah.
We were just stuck behind them all day. So, you've got no idea how angry we were.
Absolutely. Well, Flem does it a bit quicker than that. He just goes, ladies comp. Don't you use that excuse?
I do now.
I mean, which I disagree with, Flem, to be honest.
I'm not
comfortable with that.
Damien Fleming, how are you?
Not comfortable with that.
I'm not comfortable with that either. Okay. For the 4th one. Now I'm gonna use your name in this one, Pete, just by way of example.
Sure.
I don't want anyone to read anything into this. So number 4 excuse for your partner for arriving home late. Babe, Pete's having a real tough time at home at the moment. I just needed to spend a bit of extra time with him.
Is he okay? Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, look, we just had to have a beer afterwards and just really so what specifically is the problem? It's just a general vague.
The problem I've got with that one for the next 3 weeks, your partner will be asking about how's Pete going?
Should I call Bridge? No, don't bring her into it. I think she's the cause of it, to be honest. I think, so just don't.
It'll just make it worse. But he just needs a bit of TLC at the moment, so we're playing again tomorrow. All right, the top 5 excuses for arriving home late from golf. Number 3, traffic on the way home. Seriously. It's like I drove in the middle of peak hour. Who could have been like 3 in the afternoon? Yeah. When's peak hour? Bloody hell.
Had a good run in, but on the way home it was,
Never any issues on the way there.
Bloody M1, it's a car park.
It's a
car park.
Car park. So frustrating, babe. All I wanted to do was get home to you.
As quickly as
I'm
possible.
stuck in that bloody traffic. All right, the number 2 excuse for arriving home late from golf, and this time I'll use you in the example, Flem. Buddy, Flem stuffed up the tea time. He said 1:15. It was 1:51. Honestly, he is useless. It'd be nice if he could get a tea time right for a change. Honestly, babe, trust me, I was as frustrated as you are. Really annoyed me.
That's a good one, actually. Particularly a 1:51 tee off.
Yeah.
That's very specific.
1:15, 1:51.
Or Flem got a tea time right, but rocked up late, so we had to wait.
So
We got moved back, which
Which
probably
could
more
be a common
realistic.
thing.
Yeah,
A bit more realistic. And the number 1 excuse
curious.
for arriving home late from golf, babe, just the round blew out. Yeah. And it's such a vague golfing expression that people who don't understand golf don't even really know what to ask in response to that. They don't even know what it means. How the round blew out. What does that even mean?
Very general. Very good.
Keep it vague.
So what do you mean it blew? Just blew out.
Blew out. Nothing we could do about it.
It was just
Pete putted the 7th.
Oh, that's
someone had a 5th.
Not really believable though. That
What, a 4-putt.
the magician.
Gee, you're harsh on
The
yourself.
magician doesn't treat.
The magician.
the magician. So there it is. The top 5 excuses
Well
for your
done.
partner
Well
for
done.
arriving home late from
done.
golf.
The bar was set high, and you've delivered, Lehmo. That's good. I must say, as I was trying to think of someone along the way, and I thought, geez, I reckon you've got the 3 that I would have used in your first 3. Yeah, I reckon having a word to your mate just to cheer him up afterwards. He's
He's been retrenched.
You've been walking around for 4 hours, but we just needed another half hour, 45 minutes to have 2 beers.
Even that what was the first one again?
The first
we
one.
should do the top 5 reactions from your partner, because on that one, what was it again?
So slow group in front of us.
So why didn't you quicken up?
Well, they wouldn't call us through.
What does that mean?
It's where it's still against
So
too
it's all
hard.
bad. It just blew out. It blew out. It blew out.
It blew out. I reckon that's the...
It blew. All right, what about this? Pete's having a rough time at home. I just had to spend a bit of extra time with him.
Well, yeah, the first one would be, should I ring Bridge?
Yeah.
No.
So that's trouble. I don't know about that one.
Or the other obvious one is, didn't you just play for 4 hours?
No, but we needed that extra time.
We need the extra time. Traffic on the way home.
Yeah, couldn't you go another way? You got sat nav. Couldn't you?
The bloody Google. Have you used Google Maps lately? Seriously?
Google Maps sent me the wrong way again.
That thing, I don't know who's in charge of that.
So pop in Google Maps to that one, I reckon. Stuff me up again.
Google Maps. Flem stuff at the tea time. Said it was 1:15. It was 1:51.
Well, why don't you do the tea time? Flem's bloody hopeless.
Flem's got. He's better at the booking stuff normally.
It's kind of Flem's thing.
It's Flem's thing. He
likes to book it
Control.
in.
Babe, I'd be starting a thing if I stepped in on Flem's booking thing. And finally, the round blew out.
Yeah,
what does that mean?
Yeah.
It's just everything.
Yeah.
One of each.
I think there's some handy little ideas for people out there.
Very good.
Some handy tips there for people. Hey, let's wrap this thing up with some Drummond golf entries.
Yes.
Rob, have you got some there for us?
We sure do, fellas. We sure do. Happy Legends Day.
Happy Legends Day for those who celebrate.
Now, if you recall last year, we said when we get to January, we're going to have a bit of a repercharge. We're going to go back and visit the best of the rest that didn't win. So you might have all seen these. If you weren't here one of those weeks, you guys might have missed them. But there's some absolute classics here. So let's go through them again. This one was from Luke Schumer. So let's watch this one again. This one we watched in December. This is a classic. I'm just missing a bit of audio. Sorry.
Ooh. Oh. Hitting on the incline.
There's a bit going on there.
Yeah. Let's watch that
I
one more
mean,
time.
I kind of wanted him to end up in the drink, but that's still not bad.
Here he goes.
The left foot just slid under him. And his mates just feel sorry for him, rush to his aid.
Yeah.
They get him up.
Overwhelmed with sympathy there.
I think we said he would have won if he had fallen in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the...
I think
Good outfit here.
Yeah, for listeners, if you're in the water, you're probably going to win. Next one. This one's from Nick. This was a very funny one.
We've got pineapple here trying to take a shot. Take it. You won't get it. A pineapple.
Oh, that's so good.
I mean, you try to do that again,
No way.
Another 100 goes at that, you wouldn't do it.
You could never do that again.
No.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yep. And then Rochelle, remember Rochelle, who used to play AFLW? This was her very Australian experience.
Oh, that's right then.
Top 5 excuses. That's a legitimate excuse. Getting swooped.
Getting swooped.
Yeah, there's a hole out at Yarrambat that has, I think they've actually displaced or moved, I'm not sure what the word is, moved the magpies, resettled them somewhere, but there's a hole like the 8th hole at Yarrambat or something.
How do you do that?
I don't know. That might be
Can you
an episode.
follow that up,
I'll look
please?
into that.
Yeah.
I'm in the pressure.
Oh, that's good. That's
that is very good.
Yep. And last one here. This was a very early entrant to the whole competition. This was Traherne, if we remember him and his dear friend. First attempt.
I mean, that in itself is, that happens.
He's a bit armsy, isn't he? He doesn't move his lower body at all. It's a tight tee too.
Yeah, you're right. It's all,
Number 2.
it's all upper body.
I love golf.
Oh, no. The third attempt.
I feel like he hasn't tried to change anything up, though, has he? He's going with the same
I'd aim out
same
to the
process,
left.
same swing.
Oh, no. 3 in a row? Are you serious? Oh, save your
I
balls,
wonder what
mate.
he scored that day.
He's gone again.
Oh, another one.
It's,
Why isn't he aiming out to the left?
What's he
I think there's-
doing?
there's a lot wrong with that
Because
swing.
you know what? As soon as you aim out to the left, you'll hit it dead straight.
Or you hit it into the other ones there.
Or you slice it in the other
Body
direction.
movement. They're 4 pretty good
Oh,
ones.
they were good. You know what? For me, I love the magpie swooping, but I think the pineapple guy hitting the ball straight back into himself is pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon the magpie.
Yeah, I like Rochelle.
Oh, you like the magpie
I like
swooping?
the
Okay.
Magpies.
I do. I'm sorry. They're all going. Looks great as well, and
Mate, they're all great.
They're all great. They're all good.
They're all great.
But I think
magpie,
the
pressure.
bravery, and the pressure.
I did like when she was going to pick the ball, get the ball out of the hole. She's looking up, like still scared. Another swoop.
Yeah, pressure putt.
Yeah.
Pressure
Okay.
comes in many different forms.
All right, there it is. It's Rochelle, the swooping magpie.
Yep, grand finalist Rochelle, and because it's a short month, because we're doing our first episode second last week of Jan. Next week we'll go through another 4 we've seen before, and Rochelle will square off in a grand final, and we'll pick a winner.
But of course, keep setting new ones in. Of
Yes,
course, we want
please.
new ones.
Absolutely, we'll be running all year round. So there's plenty that we haven't got to. And if you're a new listener or a new viewer of the show, send through your best stuff. Could be a photo, could be a video, could be a story that you've got. All entries are welcome. We've had a song, which is one, of course.
Yes.
So different stuff is good.
Absolutely.
There it is. Get your entries in. Well, that's it for our second episode back for what is going to be a massive 2026. Thanks for listening in. And remember, make me
Good
at golf.
If you're listening to Make Me Good at Golf, chances are you're trying to lower your handicap. And just like your swing, Dan Murphy's is all about keeping the numbers down, especially when it comes to price. As proud sponsors of the pod, Dan's brings you their lowest liquor price guarantee. So whether you're celebrating a PB or still struggling to get your handicap moving in the right direction, you're never overpaying for a post-round drink. Dan Murphy's, great drinks, lowest prices, and one more way to level up your game. T's and C's apply. Remember to choose Drink Wise.